Hey guys, Tom here. Well, there's been some differences occurring. Uh, we have continued to climb, and apparently we've been upgraded again, and we've been rooted in the house of heaven, in the house of sky, in the good blue, where we're protected, me and my heart and throat and treasury too. Do the them of the heavens protect us. And I'm very grateful for that. I am very happy to be made the day on the left and the right without any of the forces of darkness, shadow, or night, without the other. And we have joy, we have light. So we have love, the good love. And I'm being told that the bad things that have been done to me are being undone. In a sense, sort of like we're being reset back closer to specs or something like that, figuratively speaking. And and I have noticed a difference there. It's positive change. It's a good change, um, allowing us greater clarity. And I was told and believed that there are repairs being made. Excuse me. To our vision, where there's damages done, and that when we come out of this, we're going to be better than we were before going in. And I do believe that if we get everything replaced or rebuilt that was lost or broken, but we're coming out with not anything missing. Basically, is what I'm being told. Improved though. So if there was something that we needed to have to lose to be better improved, of course we would lose that. Um, but then that would have been something that would have glommed onto us before we came or after we got in to the world, so we didn't want to take it with us probably anyway. You know how thieves and stowaways and that kind of invaders are, Klingons. Those are all that's supposed to be swept away, and from what I'm told, the treasury is supposed to be um, replenished, and the rope is supposed to be replaced, and I think that's supposed to be coming back in multiples. So we'll be like, twice as big as we ever were before, or something like that. And I was told that all of it's coming back, that was stolen, and or however they did it in a supposed quote competition unquote. Because boy, I tell you, I have lots of competitions that I have devised that I can come up with for all these people. But so we're supposed to be getting the inches back, and we're be walking taller again. And if that happens, that's great. But what I mean, really, it really would add to the because I mean, after all, we're supposed to be the winner and the victor of the war, so that would necessarily mean you come out being better off and probably a lot more, not less, not maimed, not cut down, not you see what I'm saying? That's not as per the script goes. So yeah, I'll be happy to be getting all that back, to have that returned to me and or rebuilt, and I'm believing that it'll probably be happening. Um, why not, right? Uh, I'm not exactly sure what all is happening, but I was told that the vision was supposed to be repaired and that it would be keener again, more precise. Because at one point in time, our third eye was pretty much like a camera, and it was one of those floating cameras that could float in a specific place, and You could put it like that, I guess, and see many details around the corners and stuff. Um, and it was a witch, I think it was, I was probably listening to, and they were talking of this, like, and it won't all be uh, fun to see or something, or beware, or I'm like, well, how long do you think I've been in this? How many things do you think I've seen? I have a real good sense of what things might appear to be without the scenery, without the suits. I have a sense of that. And there's some things here that just are black. There's nothing else there, just black. And all you can think is, hi, nothing. How's it going? What else? Well, I'm just real grateful that things have improved and that we're in connection with more of the day, that I'm made winning instead of losing, that I am made the winner and not the loser, that our health is improving, that we're shielded from the darkness and all the evil and all the hate and all that stuff, and all the fire and fire people is all cut off from us, kept out. And I mean, once you have been wide open to everything, and then you become protected, well, if you were thankful before, you're going to be 10 times more grateful then. And so I can see me becoming me again. Once you get the garden walls back up around you and you have all those sunflowers staring down at you going, yay, and there's the big sun face up above you going, yay. Who's the sun in that picture? Who's the sun? Did you know that S for sun is the 19th letter? Who's the sun in it? Is it the big sun in the sky who looks so serene, or is it the happy little one riding his big horse on his? He rides around on his high horse. That's what it is. Big white high horse, going, yay! Look, I can ride with no hands. Yay! I'm the sun. Do you think you'd be happy? I think they're both the same person. What do you think? In a sense. In a sense. You have to get past all the 3D and maybe the 4D too to understand it. But I think they're just really the same person overall. There's some differences. They're different states of being, for one thing. I love you. I love you guys that love me, all of you that are the day, that have no animosity towards me and are not going to be working against me in any way, that are you, all of you who are for my success and victory. I just love you, love you, love you, love you, love you so much, because you're not going to be hazardous to me. You're not evil. You're the day. And all of you who are thinking of converting from darkness, I don't know how it works, guys, but I do know that there's supposed to be a bunch of people that are supposed to be coming over to the house of light, which this is what we is. It's a house of light, not fire. House of light, not hate, not darkness, not any of the enemy. We are not a mixed house. Like I say, even if we are in darkness, we're not of darkness, and we're not taking on darkness. If we take on anything, it's not really darkness. It's something that's being converted. And so it would too. It'd have to be, redeemable in a sense. Even if it was going to have to go through that real slow process that takes a long, long, long time. There has to be a spark of life left in it, right? Some goodness there, some kind of love, and a willingness to improve and be improved and to change. But I don't know all the details of how that works out. I know that it just works out. That we are the winner, we is the winner, and shall be the winner instead of the loser. And it's going to be a great, great thing once we get it done. And you know what? We're seeing and hearing all these good reports. I'll probably put something else on that later, but I expect after tomorrow, there's going to be a real. You guys are going to be pleased. All of you who have been waiting on it and wanting it, for the right reasons, and you're the right kind. I think you're going to be real pleased in the coming weeks, in the coming days, as a matter of fact. Just giving up these different things as we go, I think is going to become less and less of a problem. And I just love you all for your support and for your love and being good to us and not hating us. Just if you don't have hate in you, you're halfway there, man. I'm telling you, you're probably more than halfway there. So again, all of you who love and light, and that stupid Jesse Lee Peterson, basically, I think he says is basically, if you have any emotions, you're of the devil, which is crazy. It's like, how, what, because, and it's sort of hypocritical too, because you can see he entertains himself and he laughs about this or that. And of course, I think there's more ego going on inside of there than he understands. Maybe not all is the correct influence. Again, an awful lot of it comes from your perspective. And if what you want to be is just straight air, like you're a Vulcan, and you can't be affected by any type of emotion or emotional concern or consideration, rather, then that's what you are. And the difference between you and a clicker is not much, is there? What do you think gives a being value in the quote universe, unquote? What do you think makes them so valuable to heaven or eternal life and goodness and joy and love, good love, glee, guys, bliss, glee, ecstasies, and it's all experienced upstairs instead of down. What do you think is valuable? What makes you valuable to a place like that? Can you vibe like that? Can you love? Have you ever experienced loving another just with great appreciation? Like you could just you're just so happy they exist. Have you ever experienced that for another? If you have, you could be quite valuable to the team of light.